Welcome to my channel to everyone who's new here and of course to those of you who are back again. Great to have you here. Bitcoin is currently trading at 95,100 US dollar. In this video we will take a look together at possible scenarios for the price development of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Things remain exciting, so make sure to watch until the end. And also, I can recommend you the crypto exchange mexc, which has a similar trading volume to Bitget, OKX and Bybit. As you can see, the taker fees are far much lower than on the other top crypto exchanges. And that's why I used mexc. And in the video description, you will also find a referral link where you save another 20% on those low taker fees. And also, 100 pairs with 0 fees are tradable on mexc, and here you have a huge list of popular altcoins which you can trade without any fees. So let's get to Bitcoin. Bitcoin didn't do anything which I can trade. So yesterday's video was round about here in this area. So since then we went sideways. So still I would wait for the 95,616 US dollar to break to the upside, where I want to see a 1 hour candle close over it with a nice retest. And then I think the first target is the 96,580 US dollar, where we had the triangle here, this triangle, which we broke to the upside, and here's the target of that triangle. We can also go a step higher, 97,000, 98,000. That's also a take profit area, because I think that we are currently in a rectangle, and if we break it to the upside, then the target of that rectangle is going to be 98,430 US dollar, but I will consider taking profits far earlier, because this area here, 97,000 to 98,000, is going to get in resistance. You have seen it here in this area. So much trading volume, where we bounced and got rejected very often. Also here we got support, support, support. So basically this area is going to get difficult to break to the upside. But if we look into the RSI, we have said before with the orange trend line that if we break it to the upside, then it would be positive. And I want to see simultaneously a breakout over the 95,616 US dollar. We got the breakout here, which was this price level. We got a nice push to the upside, but we got rejected. So we didn't get a breakout, so this breakout in the RSI wasn't sustainable. I want to see both breaking to the upside, the RSI and the resistance area. So I have drew another trend line with more touch points on it. So if the RSI on the 1 hour chart is getting over 68, then it would be very positive. And I personally think then if we break it to the upside sustainable, and we are then in the overbought area for quite a time, then I can say even the chances are high that we even overshoot that resistance area for a short time, and can even jump up to 99,300, let's say 99,400 US dollar for Bitcoin. So what about Ethereum? Let's talk about the RSI first. So I have found this trend line here. It just has 2 touch points, but this trend line isn't sharp, so it's still a positive and good trend line. If we break also here the 68.8 to the upside, I would even say 69, then it would be very positive for Ethereum. And if that happens, then I can even say it might be possible that we get into that purple box. But if we get a breakout in the RSI, I also want to see a breakout in the chart. I'm not taking the trade based on the RSI breakout. It's an indication that we pumped to the upside, but as you can see for Bitcoin, it wasn't sustainable, because we got rejected at the price mark where we would have said if we get over it with a sustainable breakout, then it's long. And here it's the same. It's very positive that Ethereum got over the green trend line, which is at 1,818 US dollar. We got here the candle close. We got here the retest. So Ethereum was long to me. We wicked lower than that because we had here a fair value gap. I already counted that into a possible scenario that we close the fair value gap and then overshoot it. So my position size is very close very low for Ethereum. It's a small size because I've said if we break the 1,818 US dollar to the upside, then I would consider taking a small trade for Ethereum. But I'm waiting for the 1,850 US dollar. The 1,850 US dollar are essential to break. I think that's a key level because then we can say, okay, this here could be a rectangle. And if we break it to the upside, then the target would be that purple box where I have put the circle in. I have also put another circle here between 1,885 US dollar to 1,895 US dollar, which is a fair value gap. So if we close that fair value gap, it might be possible that from here we sell off, but overall, in my view, we should take the trend into that purple box up to 1,980 US dollar or even a bit higher because we still have a fair value gap here. So this is my game plan for Ethereum. If we break the 1,760 US dollar to the downside, then Ethereum looks short to me, at least down to 1,650 US dollar. That's also the target of that rising wedge. But this rising wedge here would get invalidated if we break the 1,850 US dollar to the upside. So I still have the target here from the rising wedge. If we break the 1,850 US dollar to the upside, then I'm going to take out the target and this pattern got invalidated. Yeah, the chance is also there that we break a chart pattern to the downside. We get a retest, we get a follow through, but we are not going to meet the target of that pattern. It's possible. And in this case, I would say it is, I think 3 out of 10 chart patterns are not going to meet the target. It's usually a 70% hit. And I want to increase my chances by adding support and resistance trend lines and also fair value gaps. So I hope that I gave you some valuable information, and I hope that you are going to get maximum profits in your trades. My videos are here to give you a second opinion, so you can also see what are my key levels, what are my targets. Maybe you have similar trading targets, and so on and so on. So I hope that I gave you this insights of my trading, and see you in the altcoin update.